Yo, tubers and groovers, and welcome to this edition of Take the Fear Out the Gear with me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner. Right, this is part 3, this is the last one. So you've got all your software onto your Gotek and you're ready to go. So we're going to show you how to install it into your sampler.
Oh, deep joy.
Right, got the Roland S770 sampler on the bench again. We've flashed our Gotek drive and loaded up the Roland operating system, and now we want to take out the floppy drive and change it for the Gotek. Looking down here, there's one screw there, one screw here, and then the same on the other side. So we're just going to unscrew those, because I think that's the only way we're going to get it out. So 4 screws. You can see we can get it out now. I've taken the connectors from the back. So we've taken those 4 screws out. Got another 2 on each side. We'll take those 2 off and then see if we can fix these brackets to the floppy drive emulator. Right, so we've got the emulator here. You can see I've screwed the brackets to the emulator. Fits nicely. I'm just going to pull this forward into position and then we'll see how it looks. Right, well there's the emulator. That fits absolutely perfectly. I must say, what I've also done, you'll see in a bit, I've installed an OLED screen in the emulator instead of the 3 LED number display, which we can show you how to do that if you're interested. Right, I'm going to put the floppy disk drive cable on and the power, put the 4 screws back in the on those brackets. Right, we've got the little cage here screwed in. There's 4 screws to put it back in. You can see here is the floppy drive cable. Make sure this one's, the red bit here is on the right hand side, and if you look on the board down here you can't see it, but there's a number 2, so that wants to be on the right. There's your power connector. It can only go on one way, so you can't get that wrong. Well, here's your floppy drive cable. We've plugged all that in as your power cable. One more thing before we switch it on. You probably can't see them, but there's some little jumpers just in front of the floppy drive cable saying various things, and you want to put 2 little jumpers across. The ones that says, the one that here says JA, and there's the one here says SO, because I think that means disk drive 0, so it goes looking for it. So most importantly, put those 2 jumpers on there. Right, we'll pan out and we'll switch her on and see what happens. This is the one I've modded with the OLED screen, so we'll switch her on and see if she loads up. Probably can't see, but on the right hand side here it says disk 000.out, which is the Roland operating system. Yes, you can see here it's found it, and green LED here says it's loading, so we'll just see what happens. Right here, less than 30 blocks to go on the loading. And there we have it. The sampler is ready to go. All the operating system is loaded in. Brilliant. Successful.
I don't know what to say, the man's a genius.
Got there in the end. We on the Gotek emulator we snuck a little OLED screen in there as well. So if you're interested in installing one of those, we can show you how.
So bring that old equipment up to date, guys. Bring it up to date and make it much more user friendly. Hope you've enjoyed this 3-part series of bits and bobs. So we will say, without further ado, ciao for now from Take the Fear Out the Gear. It's goodbye from me, Jason Bangers.
And it's goodbye from me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
Toodle pip.